Hey guys, welcome to episode 140 of 4-Player Anime Cast. It is the 21st of March over here in the eastern coast of the United States, 10 p.m. or 10:13 actually to be more accurate. Eastern Daylight Time. Fucking Daylight Time. And we are, for many countries, but especially the United States, 1 week-ish into quarantine, 1 week plus, right? 1 week-ish into quarantine due to the global coronavirus pandemic going on. Hopefully, everybody is safe in their homes. Exercising, careful. Hygiene, social distancing, whatever. I know, obviously, like people are like, oh, it's just old people and people with weaker immune systems, but there are a lot of people that are younger and healthier that can also get the symptoms. So please do be careful. That was our sort of public broadcast, announcement for the coronavirus. But anyways, today is
Spire, what is the chance of one of us could get the corona?
Not
higher
high.
than you might think. But we'll leave that aside. Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that?
Somebody had the what is it? The Looney Tunes like Bugs Bunny clip where he's about to play the piano, and then somebody coughs in the audience, and just Bugs Bunny just like gets out a gun and shoots the guy. That's pretty much like everybody right now.
As Mighty Keith has once said, if you got the Rona, we gonna put you in a coma.
Oh my god! But
you didn't see that video? It's great.
Yeah. So we are doing our preview show this week. We were done with the winter 2020 season last episode, and we managed to cover pretty much most of the stuff here. And we're pretty much heading straight into the spring 2020 preview stuff. There are, I kind of want to say that this season is quite interesting, but I'll kind of save that overall summary for last, as we usually do. And we are going to. Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
I didn't say it.
But we are going to just do our usual thing, cover what we thought of last season, and then go straight into our coverage of this spring season's series. I think it's gonna be relatively short. There aren't that many unique series that are like not sequels and like not children's shows. About 24-ish, 25 that we're gonna cover. It's gonna be relatively quick. It's not like the usual 35, 37 plus series stuff that we have to cover a lot of the time. So that'll be nice, and we'll go through thumbs up, thumbs down, so on and so forth. All right. So before we start again, we're gonna give our retrospection of what we thought of the winter 2020 season, and I guess I'll start off. I thought the winter 2020 season was pretty good. It had like a lot of strong sort of selling points. I wouldn't necessarily say like I was just like clapping through like everything like wow, it was the most like like there were so many things that were so good and stuff like that, but there were a lot of strong points about it, especially in the series. I kind of ended up watching stuff like Somali Tomori and what was it? I think it was Oshibudo, right? Stuff like Oshibudo and so on and so forth. And I did like it quite a bit, but obviously there were a lot of stuff that with weird premises and janky kind of stuff that didn't make it out the door. But that part is more or less par for the course in a winter season. And I'm glad that for the most part, there were enough strengths in the winter season to carry it along, for me, at least. But yeah, that's my small sort of ditty on the winter 2020 season. Nier, what did you think about the season?
I thought it was pretty disappointing.
Oh, really? I mean, even compared to a regular winter season, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's like,
Because you've never had like a really fond I'm not saying like you shouldn't like judge the winter season, but you usually don't view the winter season very kindly in general, right? Because people are kind of just throwing stuff out there.
yeah, I mean, 2019's winter season was pretty strong, but
The year
not
before, yeah.
everything can be like that. But I feel like this season had like one or two like pillars, right? That were like,
Okay.
this is good. There was
Right.
Azuken, there was Somali, and then for me, everything else was kind of like either this is all right, Chibaku Shonen,
Mm-hmm.
Kyoko's 30 seemed all right. The Shield Isekai thing didn't seem
Oh
bad.
yeah, exactly. There.
Near what you do like better, the fish or ID invaded. It invaded.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. But like outside of that small handful, right? Which is it's not bad, right? To have
Mhm.
like that handful of series that are
It,
like
it, it was
decent to
filling, but
good,
like there
right?
was a lot of stuff that stuck out that you were like, this
Yeah.
didn't work out.
I
It's
mean,
kind of interesting.
for me especially, the fact that like pretty much every series I covered this
Mm-hmm.
season was extremely disappointing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like
Kind of left
a
a
lot of it.
kind of sour taste in my mouth, right?
Yeah,
ID
yeah. There
Invaded
was a lot of
was
stuff where it's like some sort of cyberpunk or fantasy or supernatural, blah blah blah, and then it was just shitty.
yeah, like ID Invaded was a fantastic premise that was just fucking completely
Yeah.
ruined.
Yeah.
Pet was absolute dog shit
Mm-hmm.
just out of the gate. Runway
Hanako-kun was
Dawarate,
okay, but you were like, all
yeah,
right.
Runway Dawarate, which I was expecting to be like the hidden gem of the
Yeah,
season,
I was expecting it too.
just turned to shit. Um, like
Yeah, exactly.
even like Magia Record,
Yeah,
the
imagine.
newest thing that Shaft has done since like what, like a year straight, and it's like it's the safest shit you can imagine, right? Like
Yeah,
it's not even
exactly.
interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
They should have just
yeah,
stuck to doing their Bakemonogatari fest, honestly.
to be honest, yeah, but like it's not a bad season. It's disappointing. And not even to mention Doro Hodoro, but
Yeah, let's. That's honestly the biggest disappointment to me because it's like I like especially when like stuff like Dorohedoro just like kind of stumbles out the gate like that. It was just like why? Like come on. It's like
yeah.
you could have saved it, but you didn't. Very disappointing. Okay, so what about you, Dark? Winter 2020.
Uh, thought it was yeah, I thought it was okay too because I was looking back at it and I was like, thinking I thought the season was a lot stronger than it was, but then I realized that like that there are holdovers like what's it called? Irumakun wasn't winter and neither was Babylonia. So I'm like, oh yeah, all right, well that's two gone that were.
Right, exactly.
And I was like, man, this season was a lot better. I was like, nah, that wasn't from this season.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, yeah, I'm kind of on pretty similar page with Nier. Like there are a couple of shows that I really liked. Like I mean Kyoko Seri I need to watch more of. It was pretty good. Uh Railgun I haven't started yet because it got like delayed, so I don't want to like run out of that essentially. And there's like a few more shows I need to start, but realistically, the only shows I kept up with was Somali and called Bofuri, and
Right.
not much else. So there's some that I'm gonna go back and watch, but even then, like Asteroid was kind of, its audio visuals were nice, but overall the content of it wasn't particularly exciting.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that that a lot of the flaws were shown as much as it is. But yeah, what about you, Toast? What'd you think of Winter 2020?
Spire, what
Or
did you
sorry,
think
Winter
of
2019.
last season?
I already
Oh.
talked about. Okay.
All right. I liked it. Yeah. Ishizoku reviewers best hit anime of last season. You see that? See that?
I guess to be fair to Toast, there were a lot of like meme series like in the winter. But I mean, that's like also
Not
part
really.
of the winter.
It was the meme series.
Ishizoku reviews is
I mean,
fucking
yeah.
boring, dude.
I mean, like beyond Ishizoku, like you have stuff
But
like
it got better. Did you see like what was it, episode 9 or 11, where they had clones? That was great.
No.
It's good 11 episodes in, bro.
Yeah,
I
I got
totally watched
fucking
Ishizoku reviewers 11 episodes of it.
yeah.
But
Oh,
what about that
fuck.
one episode where they were giving eye drops to the Cyclops? That was great.
Great.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
don't you-
fucking
don't you-
phenomenal world building.
Which
let me tell you.
which episode was it where they were sniffing the Mushroom Girl's feet? Some people might be into that. Not me.
I mean,
Probably fucking. Well, it was after episode 3.
I think that was actually just episode 4.
it's like at that point, like I might as well just
I'm not clear.
start like rewatching or reading like Monster Musume, right? Like kind of
Well,
stuff.
I
you know what
mean,
But
not
it's
even
not as
at that
good.
point. Before you get to that point, you may as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking,
What
it's
else? What else
better.
was good?
Like, fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shioli Isekai, great.
Great, he said.
Isekai Quartet.
Hey,
was alright.
I agree with that actually. Bofuri is pretty great. It's got good action scenes.
Nekopara, I can't believe they replaced the voice actors. Infinite Dendrogram, average. What else? Orphan Hogwarts to Tabi Orphan, it's okay. Overflow, pretty great.
Did you just see Overflow was pretty great?
Pretty great.
Great.
You know, I
don't know. I don't know whether you're trying to like just troll the listeners
No.
out there.
no. But watch the special version. Don't watch the standard version.
I don't think it matters which version I watch.
Oh, it's pretty great. 22/7.
Right, not even
It was pretty good, but then it started to get less interesting. I wanted more wall.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit hard to beat the wall, right?
Oda Cinnamon Nobunaga was probably my favorite of the season.
That speaks volumes.
And I didn't watch
hell
the
is
I didn't watch what was it, Breakers, but I feel like I should have.
Breakers was the one about break dancing, right?
No, it was the one about Special Olympics.
Oh, damn.
And by the way, I just wanted to mention that the two female voice actors that are in Overflow are both famous for So Kadoaki Mai is, if you've heard of her name before, she's
Let me look her up real quick.
She's the voice actor mainly known for Ilya and in the main franchise, and then also Tamiyasu Tomoe is most known for voicing Irisu Makina in Grisaya in the Grisaya franchise, who is the token lolly character. So I'm not saying, but you know,
Pretty great.
pretty great. I guess that's how it is.
I mean, I didn't pay attention to the voice actors, when I was watching it. I'm not that weirdo like you, Spire.
But anyways,
I don't know. It was pretty good, I guess. I wasn't disappointed overall.
I guess. So there again, there.
You know what is disappointing though?
What?
Heaven's Feel got delayed.
Everything got delayed.
Literally everything in the entire world has gotten delayed.
Everything got delayed. So
I was ready to buy tickets in 2 weeks, but they're like, no. And I'm like, damn. Yeah.
Anyways, very unfortunate, but thank you for your very unfortunate for the Heaven's Feel movie getting delayed, that is. But anyways, thank you for your retrospection, Toast, and now we're gonna move quickly on to upcoming series. So yeah, again, for repeat listeners, everybody kind of knows the drill. I go through, I summarize the series, and then everybody kind of gives like 1 or 2 sentences, and then they're like thumbs up, thumbs down, kind of on the series. So yeah, gonna go through. Not too many again. 24, 25 series to go through, and we're off. First, this is by Trigger, I believe, and this actually came out today on the 21st, or if it was made in Japan, it should have come out yesterday, I guess, right?
Technically, it did not come out today. It was
Oh, that's weird.
so
What's happening?
the way it's working is episodes 1 through 6 are being
this stuff again.
released ahead of schedule on Netflix.
I sure
the
love
show-
Netflix.
The show starts broadcasting April 9th.
Okay, guys. So
Which means, most likely, if you go and you watch the 6 episodes on Netflix, you are then going to have to wait until
like
it catches
2
up
months,
in the broadcast.
like 2 months plus, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have
That's-
to wait.
Yeah, no, at least no. It's like that's like 6 weeks or whatever, right? Yeah. That's not a good schedule. But anyways, so this is done by Trigger. It's being backed by Netflix. It's brand BNA, or brand new animal. So plot summary: in the 21st century, the existence of animal humans came to light after being hidden in the darkness of history. Michiru lived life as a normal human until one day she suddenly turns into a tanuki human. She turns away and takes refuge in a special city area called Anima City that was set up 10 years ago for animal humans to be able to live as themselves. There, Michiru meets Shiro, a wolf human who hates humans. Through Shiro, Michiru starts to learn about the worries, lifestyle, and joys of the animal humans. As Michiru and Shiro try to learn why Michiru suddenly turned into an animal human, they unexpectedly get wrapped up in a large incident. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's Trigger series. It has the whole like dark, like maybe like stuff going on like in the Undercity, blah blah blah. Those sorts of vibes, right? Other than that, I'm not particularly impressed by the premise, nor am I particularly impressed by the studio. I mean, it's Studio Trigger, right? They have their ups and downs, right?
How dare you say you're not into Studio Trigger?
Oh, that's true. I
You're
apologize.
triggering
Please don't kill
me.
Fuck Studio Trigger, honestly.
But it seems like the thing is, it's like the whole like the obvious elephant in the room, and I'm gonna say this out loud: furries, right? Other than that aside, the premise itself is still not that impressive. You know what I mean? I've seen a dime a dozen, Shadowrun, kind of more like darker. Oh, there might be something in the underground kind of stuff. I'm not particularly impressed. So
I
don't know.
mean, honestly, TBH,
TBH.
a simple premise is kind of what Trigger needs. Like,
You think
I was
so?
gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
I'm more interested in this because it's not like it's the fucking end of the world 3 times over.
yeah,
That's true. That's true. I'll give this a watch, but I'm likely thumbing it down. But I've always been the type, again, unlike these guys here, I've always been the type to kind of try to overthink things too much. And
yeah, Brainiac over here.
I might be doing that with the premise and just kind of discounting it before knowing of the true value. So, watching first episode, probably thumbs down though. Near.
What can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment.
Trigger.
I mean, it's Trigger. It's directed by Yo-Yo Shinari, which I mean,
Yes, that is true.
he's like the guy, right?
Mhm.
He's the Trigger man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch it for the good cuts. I am
Will you watch it
hoping.
to talk about it with your furry friends?
Yes, my furry bros. I am hoping. This is and my biggest hope for this series, like my shining glimmer of light at the end of this tunnel, is that
Just the only thing you want for Santa this year,
is that
essentially.
this is a 12 episode series. Because if it's longer than that, this show.
Oh
will
yes.
suck
No.
fucking
I see where you're going with that. Yeah, I see where
Nier,
you're going with
if
that.
it's only 12 episodes, we don't even get up to the first
We
ending
won't
on
even
episode
get
15.
Yeah, we won't even get 3 endings. But seriously, if this show isn't 12 episodes, it will suck. Like,
What if
I'm
Michiru?
calling it now.
But it takes 15 episodes for
Little
Michiru.
Witch 24 or 15?
Little Witch was 24, and it dragged on.
It did. It did drag on a
It
bit.
did
Yeah.
drag on, but
Yeah.
I feel like, well, I guess, I don't know. That show,
Michiru.
I mean,
What if?
Little Witch Academia is a largely episodic series.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
also true. It's very, very like quiet. It's not like
still dragged on. Like,
yeah. It requires 15 episodes for Michiru or whoever the main character in this anime is to get killed by the spirals. Okay, look, we need a 15 episodes at least.
Yeah,
dude, our
fucking-
guys, the Verm, are coming in at the end.
yeah,
need
the
to come in.
worm will come in at the last 10 minutes of episode 23, and then in episode 24, Luluko will come in and save the day. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, pretty good. Dark. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, dude, I'm watching it.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? I've watched fucking literally everything else. If I can get through Darling in the Franxx, I can get through this.
Nice. Toast.
Nah.
No. Okay.
Why would I do that when I can just watch Beastars on Netflix instead?
Oh
Got
my
a good
God.
point.
And
Yeah.
you know, this is one letter off from being mistaken for another more popular show.
Oh, please stop. I kind of had that thought for like half a second, but then I like quashed it in like the dark recesses of my mind.
Well, you have to talk about it, Spire. It's 2020.
No, I don't.
Some people will say I love BHA, and they'll be like that one show. What's it called? What is it called again? Brand New Animal, and I'll be like, yeah, sure, that one.
Hey man, I had a professor get recommended a show for her and her kids because her kids like anime. All she heard was Academia, and she showed her son Little Witch Academia instead of
Oh my
My
God.
Hero
Exactly.
Academia.
Actually based.
She came back in and she was like, "Oh, you didn't really like it because it had like a lot of girl stuff in it. Like he wasn't really about that." Everyone in the class was like super confused. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
what a
Like,
guy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. What a fucking guy. Anyways.
Do you think they'll have
next-
animalistic superpowers?
Yes.
They already do in the trailer.
No. Nice.
Yeah, they- okay.
Who do you think
Main
would win
character
in a
goes
fight?
like Super Saiyan Blue.
Who do you think would win in a fight? The Boku no My Heroes or the brand new Animal Heroes?
Who cares?
Okay,
I
anyways, moving on. Next one is arguably
Nope.
No.
the biggest brand name, like probably top 3 of brand name in amongst this cast, I would say.
No. I don't
Hey.
read it.
Thanks, Crunchyroll.
That has no bearing on anything whatsoever. Doug.
You said of this
Anyway.
cast, and I don't read it. Who reads it then?
I
in
think
here?
he means cast of
Cast of this
this
the
season,
anime,
right?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think you're wrong.
So
How?
zoom in on that picture real quick.
Anyways,
You'll
that
know
right there.
when we get to the big one. Oh, nice. When we get to
But
the
yeah,
big
that
one, you'll
says
know.
at the top right there. Oh baby.
oh yeah, Crunchyroll originals.
Oh baby.
It's a Crunchyroll original, and it
We're
is
in for it.
Tower of God, also translated in Japanese as Kami no To, or in the original Korean.
What's it? Yeah. What's it in Korean?
이거 신의 톱이 아니야? 신의 톱 is I think how it is. 신의 탑, yeah. So that's sort of how it is. I have read this before.
Is it
Tower of
good?
God. It's supernatural. It's like survival game-ish. Everybody wants to get to the top, right?
So it's fucking godlike.
Oh my god.
Isn't this the most popular Korean web novel of all time?
It's one of the biggest out there for sure. I'm not sure about through history, but It is
How
very,
big of a
very,
fucking bar is that, though?
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Well,
Apparently,
4.5 billion readers worldwide, Spire.
Dude, that's like
That's a
It's
lot.
like more
the
people than there
entire
are on the planet
planet.
Earth.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Is that
But,
more than the people who read Harry Potter?
I
Probably not.
don't think so. But anyways, it's I've read it. It's not. It drags on for so long, and it's I've always had a bias. I will forever have a bias, and nobody can convince me otherwise against these sorts of survival game. Like only one can make it to the top kind of
You're
stuff.
just a bigot.
Yeah, sorry. Um, so even if it is a Korean manga, I can't support it honestly. Thumbs down for me. Near.
I'm gonna say, um, what studio is this again? This is IG.
I think this is uh no. It's I think honestly Crunchyroll just made like some like just
Studio
brought
is
some.
Telecom Animation Film.
I,
This show looks like dog shit. It looks bad.
oh, it doesn't look good for
It
sure.
doesn't look finished.
It,
If you watch the PV for this show, there's no shading.
yo, but
Um,
Crunchyroll is supporting the artist and they're putting in so much
Bro,
money.
that's
Okay.
fucked up. Korea doesn't have shadow.
Yeah, there's like, sorry, let me correct that. There is selective shading. Sometimes there's shading. Most of the time there isn't.
Hey, Near, look,
I mean, you
Crunchyroll
can
is
see it
supporting the
in the
artist. Okay?
fucking like front the cover
Yeah,
art
I mean, you
too.
can
Like
see it
they
in
have
the
shading
cover
like
art. Like
just under their necks, and there's none anywhere else.
it looks like shit. It's very flat. The line work, like it's not good. I'm not gonna watch this. I don't think this really has any value.
I mean, even if it had good animation, I would
I
not
mean, if it
watch it.
had good animation, then it has some semblance of value as an
Yeah,
action
that's true.
series, right?
That is true.
But it looks like shit, and it's an action series, and it's a survival game action series that looks like shit.
Yeah.
So it basically has zero value whatsoever outside of being popular. No, I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah. Dark.
I mean, I'll probably watch clips to see like how it actually is. I'm not gonna really watch it though.
Mhm.
It, what the bro? PV looked like fucking ass. This doesn't look very good. Like the title art doesn't look good. Like fucking the dinosaur guy on the front looks like he's at a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from like 1990. Like
Yeah.
you could have told me that art was lifted from it, and I'd fucking believe you. It's just like it's so weird. Like I see so many people. They're like, "Oh my god, finally, this is anime." And I'm like, but does anyone else not realize the fact that everything on screen is like a solid fucking color right now? Like,
Yeah, and again, also it's just like the story itself isn't good. Like how can like Korean people are like if we like the Korean comments were all just like, hey man, if you don't support Tower of God, Korea doesn't have like a future anymore in animation. I'm just like, well, maybe you
isn't
should
that
make
like
good
most
series
of the
then.
fucking animators at this point?
Yeah,
Doesn't it get like exported? Not exported. What the fuck do you call that?
subcontracted or contracted.
Yeah, like doesn't it
Yeah,
just get like contracted out to people in South Korea anyway?
yeah, and like in the Philippines, but it's like
Zero fucking
in
opportunity.
terms of like it's just like in terms of like having like webcomic ideas or manga ideas uh, accepted in Japanese studios. It's like why don't you guys just make like a good series that just like anyways
I mean,
um
let's be honest. There's not exactly that great of a selection when it comes to
Japanese
good
stuff.
Korean manhwas,
uh
right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
Like,
is what it's like. You can't expect me to be all like, yeah, sure, let's clap for this and support this. The selection isn't good.
yeah.
Very unfortunate. So thumbs down for you, Dark. Then
Absolutely.
toast.
So who would win in a fight? The Tower of Druaga, or the Tower of God, or the Tower in Second Life Ranker?
The fuck? I don't know.
You never read Second Life Ranker?
No.
It's another tower climbing Korean thing.
I don't care. I don't read
But what?
those.
Then what about solo leveling? That
I
guy
don't
climbs
read
a
that
tower.
either.
What? Why not?
That guy.
Why not?
Dude,
Yeah. Why?
you
Why
have
is
to support Korean towers,
Yes,
or you'll
Fire.
never get another shot.
Yes,
I
Fire.
apologize.
Your name's in it too.
Oh,
That's true.
shit, dude.
You're so right. Anyways, thumbs up or thumbs down, Toast.
I feel like I should. I think I will.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, sure.
If it's
All
good,
right.
then maybe we'll get solo leveling in Second Life Ranker.
I don't think that's how.
I don't think that's how it works.
Would you rather
You
have what
have-
is it? Well,
Toast,
no,
you have or near, you have to watch it to support the artist that
Yeah.
You
Crunchyroll
have to
is supporting.
call up Crunchyroll and tell them, hey, guys, listen.
Hey guys, gotta say, really love this original work you guys created.
Crunchyroll originals. Anyways,
the,
moving
the,
on.
the real question is, will this be better than shit? What was it called? That Chinese one that I didn't like. It was also about a Chinese guy climbing a tower.
I wouldn't know.
Oh,
Toast.
Silver Gravekeeper. That show's terrible. Don't watch that
Anyway.
show.
Anyways, moving on. Tamayomi. Plot summary. Yomi Takeda was a pitcher of her school's team in junior high, but her baseball club did not get far because it lacked a catcher that could catch Yomi's quote-unquote miracle ball. Yomi quit baseball, graduated from junior high, and enrolled at Shin Koshigaya High School. Yomi reunited with her childhood friend Tamaki Yamazaki at her new school. Tamaki has skill as a catcher and can even catch the ball when Yomi pitches with all of her strength. The girls can fulfill their childhood promise to each other as they start their baseball journeys anew. So this is pretty much literally like one of those coming of age, like two kids meet in like the baseball, like with the guys, but it's with the girls, right? I'm assuming that's it, right? Like I don't see
Yes.
anything.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not particularly impressed by this. I mean, I'll check it out, but I'm probably gonna thumbs this down. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I probably won't stick with it.
Mhm.
Just because something about the visuals makes me feel like it's gonna fall into really formulaic territory. But
Well, what I'm kind of afraid of is like I hope it's not gonna be like, hey, it's coming. It's like the usual coming of age baseball story with like the two guys or the two girls. But since it's girls, it's gonna become really lesbian. It's like I hope that's
Yeah.
not the case. You know what I mean?
Are lesbians
Bro,
allowed
look
in?
at those quads, though.
Are lesbians
Yeah, that's
allowed in
true.
baseball?
Yeah.
series that start with Tama, raise red flags for me. So
Just
Don't
the
know.
PTSD.
I don't
The
know why. You know.
The PTSD. Yeah. Anyways, so Dark. What about you?
I'm gonna let Nier take this one because I'm more afraid that this is not gonna have like. I feel like this is one of those series that's gonna be like, oh yeah, guys, this is a baseball series, but then there's baseball in it, but it really doesn't have fucking anything to do with it. Or you can tell like the
Dang,
person
look at those legs.
writing it are like not really knowledgeable.
Yeah,
I don't know,
but
the miracle ball thing just kind of
that's like Prince of
fucking
Tennis
throw.
levels.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
that's
if the
standard.
description hit me with like her fucking sick curveball, like no one can catch it, I'd be like, yeah, okay. There might be something here, but the fact that they're already making names up.
The miracle spitball.
Yeah, the miracle ball. What's so miraculous about it? Oh, she can
Mr.
throw it
Clean
real
Ball.
fucking fast. Like, all right.
Does a loop de loop as it goes.
And the
it's like-
cord does a fucking corkscrew.
Yeah, wait. Have you guys?
NH fucking.
Have either of you guys have either of you guys seen Saki?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it's
Yeah,
like
bro.
some of those powers. It's like involves stuff like, oh, I didn't know when she made her move, but suddenly the tiles are on her side or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like I don't
Yeah,
know
she
what
hit that
happened.
dimension shift.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it like that one serve in Prince of Tennis where that guy killed the dinosaurs with his tennis ball?
Jesus.
Let me know
Who
when we get a
knows?
fucking MLB Slugfest anime, alright? People throwing
Or
fucking
WWE
corkscrews and just
please.
like beating the shit out of each other with baseballs.
Just give me a backyard baseball anime, honestly. But anyways, moving on. Or Toast, rather. Are you gonna watch this?
Nier, did you say you were gonna watch this?
I did.
All right, then I won't.
Okay.
I was gonna cover sports, but if you're doing it, then I'll have to find another.
I don't think he's gonna cover it. He said he's gonna watch it.
I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
Otherwise, no.
Okay. Next
I don't know
is
anything about baseball. The only thing I
Uh,
know is that what is it?
Cubs.
The cameras are like $2,000 each. If you break one, you gotta pay for it.
Okay. Next, Hachinate sore wa nai desho. The Eighth Son, are you kidding me? Is the localized English title.
Oh,
I'm not
wow,
watching
that's
this
that's
one.
what it is.
Yeah,
What?
Hachinan te sore wa nai desho. So yeah. Shingo Ichinomiya, normal average employee for a trading company, he wakes up one day to find himself inhabiting the body of Wendelin,
Nope,
5-year-old
nope,
boy
nope.
and the eighth son of a destitute noble family in a fantasy world. It's I've read this all the way up to like where it's like updating or like the last light novel or whatever it is. It's not. It's power fantasy. It kind of goes through all the like child genius into building up everything and whatever, kind of walking through all the enemies and so on and so forth. And even if it wasn't like particularly like super kind of boring, like these days I have this feeling where it's like I don't really want to see a lot of these light novels in anime format. Like it doesn't do anything for me, right? It's like the animations aren't better than the illustrations I get in the light novels, and then it's just the same shit. Except I've already read the story, so it's like it literally has no value for the anime. So thumbs down for this. Nier.
Nope.
No. Dark.
Not in a million fucking years.
No, dude. We already have fucking Bookworm season 2, so
That's
it's
true.
okay.
Toast.
I'm in.
Alright.
It's an isekai. Also, I read the manga. It's also kind of boring. I'm wondering how far it'll go.
Why don't you just read the light novel? It's yeah, I
Why
don't know
do
what
that when I could just watch the anime Spire?
that's the most depressing sentence
Why
I've
do
heard all day.
either?
I mean,
Anyway.
I read the manga. I know when he gets his fancy ship and his like
Yeah.
5 wives. I know. Is it 5?
Uh,
Is it 3?
it's it's like a lease. It's like the two girls.
Why are you
Wilma
spoiling
and
Spire?
It's 5. It's 5. I'm also very sad that I actually know that. Like, like legit depressed. It's like I shouldn't even know that, but I do, and I'm not sure why I ended up memorizing it.
I
But
didn't even know
anyways.
that the title was named Eighth Son. I was like, what the heck is this anime?
Oh,
It's
but
yeah,
anyways,
it's I'll
yeah.
say it's gonna be better than Isekai Cheat Magician. That's the only
High
reason I'm
bar.
watching it.
That's a very high bar test. Anyways, next is Kakushigoto. So Kakushigoto, manga original from Kakushigoto, My Dad's Secret Ambition. Kakushigoto, Goto. That's like the name, but it's also like a wordplay on Kakushigoto. Doesn't want his daughter Hime to know that he is a manga creator. So this is it's done by Adiado. I don't know uh, what they've done. Production, animation.
Doesn't
They
look like
haven't
a
done a
whole
lot of.
lot.
Well,
Like
they haven't done
main
a
as
lot.
main like
Yeah, main. They've always been kind of like the second stuff, but have they done? Yeah, they haven't done any like main stuff. Or sorry, animation production. No, they've done Ascendance of the Bookworm.
oh
They've done
okay.
anime. They've done that. They've done a lot of smaller like kids stuff. Um, what the fuck is this shit? Fairy tales help, like movie help, stuff like that. Genshiken. Other than that, not too much. Oh, not how not to summon demon, right? Isekai Mao. But anyways, other than that, not too much. I like the premise of the series, honestly. I'll probably thumbs it up and like cause, I mean, I'm a sucker for these sorts of like mellow kind of series, and it doesn't look bad. I'll check it out for sure. It kind of the wait, the drawing is by the same person who did. Is it done by the same person who did Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely fucking watching this. All right, thumbs up. Yeah.
I've got a kind of a history with this series actually. So
Oh, okay, that's good.
way back, when the first volume of this released,
Mhm.
Shaft did a special little animation.
But they never followed up on the full anime. That's very
Oh,
interesting.
They never made an anime, and I
Oh,
was
they're no. I mean, why do it when you can sell another manga?
yeah, you know
right?
why make why make an anime when why adapt an anime from the same guy who did fucking Zetsubo Sensei, one of your most popular series, whatever.
When you could just make fucking
Just make a
Homura even more
7th
naked
Monogatari movie.
just make Homura even more naked on the next cover of the Monica movie. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, but yeah, ever since that like Shaft commercial, I've wanted this series to get an anime.
Mhm.
And now it is. It looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, this series is kind of series is right up my alley, so I'm definitely watching it.
Yeah. Can I can I can I say something that'll make you angry? This is we're hoping this sort of series will make Usagi Drop retroactively better.
Bro,
It won't.
But
Yeah.
yeah, anyways.
Hopefully Usagi Drop will become as good as
It'll
Eve
become.
as good at what is it?
become as good.
Even if it's for my daughter, I'll defeat the Demon King, or what's it called again?
It's
Oh.
Uchi Musume.
Yeah. I hope it becomes as good as Uchi Musume.
I don't think. I think there's a completely
They're
different
kind of
things.
neck and neck, to be honest.
Anyways, that dark. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, I'll check this out. It looks nice. I like it.
Okay. Toast.
When was the last time I watched Zetsubo Sensei? Near when did it come out? 2003?
Like 2005, something like that. Why?
No thanks. Near, it looks good, but Near, I'll let you handle this one.
Why? Why does that matter?
All right.
Alrighty then.
See, okay, so the reasoning is 2005, right?
Yeah.
What year did Fate come out?
The Dean one?
Yeah,
I don't fucking remember.
2003 or 2006?
Yes, 2006.
Yeah, it's before the revolution. So no thanks.
Okay.
What the actual fuck are you talking about? Also, Zetsubo Sensei was 2007.
Oh, okay, then maybe I will. That changes it.
Good job,
I
dude.
mean, it does look interesting. So yeah, I'll check it out, I guess.
Alright. Good job, dear. Next is Wave, Listen to Me, or also known as Nami o Kiitekure. The stage is Sapporo, Hokkaido. One night, Minare Koda spills her heartbroken woes to a radio station worker she meets while out drinking. The next day, she hears a recording of her pitiful grumbling being played live over the air. Minare storms into the station in a rage, only to then be duped by the station director into doing an impromptu talk show explaining her harsh dialogue. With just one recording, the many eccentric facets of Minare's life begin every which direction as she falls ever deeper into the world of radio. So I'm very. How do I say this? The platform with which the theme, like the theme that the series is using as a platform to do stuff, is uh very weird. But I feel like I like the premise, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Near.
Why in God's name is Sunrise animated?
That's what I'm wondering too. It's like is like a mecha gonna like burst in here or something?
I don't know.
Although Sunrise has done some other like quieter stuff, right? before?
Yeah, but
Uh,
this is just kind of weird.
It's very,
See,
very out
no.
of it. Yeah, it's like what is it?
Sunrise doing like super slapstick comedy stuff.
Yeah.
I'd check it out. It
What's the
looks.
last kind of stuff that they did? Let's see. They did. Wait. I got this. I got this. They've done obviously Love Life stuff. They've the last stuff they did was Gundam Build Divers and Pop Team Epic.
Oh,
a-
dude.
Pretty
Yeah, Pop Team Epic.
fucking
mean-
pog, dude.
There were like 100 different studios involved. With
Oh
most
yeah,
of them.
they only did one. I think.
I
Yeah,
can't.
it's mainly been Love Live and like Gundam. It's
Yeah.
very weird. But yeah.
Sunrise has been pretty quiet for a while. But
When's Hathaway's Flash, man?
I'll watch it. It's from the PV. It looked like it kind of looks like a similar art style to God, what is that series with the
Hinamatsuri.
yeah, Hinamatsuri.
There
That's-
you go.
Oh,
Thought the same
yes.
thing.
I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna say Kumamiko for a second.
Who's Hinamatsuri? Was it David? No.
It was Feel.
Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, looks alright. I'll check it out.
Okay. Dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Looks fun. It also has the bear from
Kumamiko.
Golden Kamui,
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
so that's pretty cool.
Toast.
So there's a bear in it because Hokkaido is famous for its bears, right?
I don't know if Hokkaido is famous for its bears. Maybe it's the winter climate, but I don't think so.
Why is she dressed like Crocodile Dundee in the PV?
What?
What was up with that?
I think that's just winter outfit stuff.
Without sleeves?
This stuff. Oh, this stuff, the sleeveless stuff. I don't know. Like she just has these random.
It's probably a
clothes.
joke scene, to be honest.
No, thanks.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Senka no Hathaway. What? Near, what's that?
What?
When's Hathaway's Flash coming out, Near?
I don't fucking know.
Oh. Did you know the entire movie of Gundam NT Narrative is on Gundam Info right now? You should watch it.
All right. Well, Toast is not going to watch this series, so I'm just going to move on then. So next series is Listeners. So Listeners, fucking be nice if So Listeners anime is like a battle anime, I believe.
Oh, hello. You
Set in a
interested
world
me.
where the concept of music ceases to exist.
Oh, it's like
The story
Carol and
begins when a
Duse.
boy encounters Yu, a mysterious girl who possesses an audio input jack in her body. The two intermingle with the history of rock music and embark on an unforgettable journey.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The last time we had a person with an audio input jack to their body, it didn't turn out so well.
It says it's like a rock battle anime. I'm not entirely sure how much of that is gonna be. Like the thing is, it's like it says like rock battle, but I feel like it's gonna be like just a lot of I don't know, a lot of like weird stuff and not real like almost like K project. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, this is Mappa too.
It looks alright.
I don't know. I feel like this is gonna just be like, oh, the world sucks and it's
all it's
gray
reminding me of is
and
Shit by
motionless
Rock.
and empty.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're gonna plug the fucking speaker into this girl's ass, and everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa, what is that sound?" And then the
like
world's
all
gonna
the
fill with color,
Yeah.
and
It's gonna be like fucking like a
It's gonna be fucking
transformation sequence when they plug it in. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
it's like
and then there's gonna be other people with other music, and they're for some reason villains because
but they're evil people.
I guess the
Yeah, but
fucking
whose music is
creator
the
has
best music,
a
bro?
hard on for rock music because I feel like every single time there's a series like this, it's like music versus other music. Rock music is for some reason the good one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
the thing is, it's also like when they say like rock, I don't know. It's like a lot of times like with these sorts of like series, it's like a lot of times it's just gonna be track upon track of just like like pop rock kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like very just like resident
Yeah.
sleeper. Just I don't want to hear this like kind of J rock.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, there's probably gonna be like 2 insert songs that they repeat over and over again.
yeah. But I'm not particularly impressed by the premise. Probably thumbing it down. Yeah.
I'm interested in the premise because of that. I know it's probably gonna be disappointing. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for music stuff. Like it
The
always
thing is, the
intrigues me.
designs are like interesting, but it's just like the premise is just like, where is it going, man?
I don't know. It feels really aimless. Is like a pretty big red flag when the premise seems aimless, right? But
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'll check the first few episodes out. I don't expect much.
Okay. Dark.
You know, I love Mappa. I love Mappa so much. No, I'll probably
It
check
is
it out.
Hiroaki Ando. Wait. Anyways, yeah. Toast.
You know what happened to the last guy with an AD in their body? It didn't turn out well. So no thanks.
Okay. So that's that. Moving on to this pretty big name. Not necessarily the anime might not necessarily be as big, but it is the anime for Shin Sakura Taisen or Shin Sakura Wars or whatever localization, New Sakura Wars, whatever you want to call it.
Ooh,
New Sakura
it's a
Wars.
lot of CG.
The animation. It is indeed a lot of CG. It's the anime. I don't know whether it's. I don't know how much of it's gonna be um, kind of going along with the general like Shin Sakura Taisen like the game that was released. But
Isn't this all CG?
I was gonna say that's more than a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
this is the CG series.
I'm not particularly impressed by this. I'm probably gonna thumb it down near.
Is the new Sakura Tyson being localized?
That's a
Does it
good
have a Western
question.
release?
That's a good question.
Is it?
Oh no, it's gonna release at the end of April apparently.
Western?
Yes.
Oh, then fuck this.
Just play the game.
Why the fuck would I watch this if the game is coming out?
Yeah.
Fuck westward.
Jesus. Okay, so just play the game is your recommendation.
Yeah, the game
Dark.
looks really good.
Yeah, yeah, it actually does. It looks really good. Dark.
No.
Okay. Toast.
I'm in. I'll watch it.
Okay.
Why? It
I
doesn't look
I
good.
I heard now Toyama's in the new Shin Sakura Tyson Wars. I saw that one bathing scene. It was great.
What the fuck?
You know
Okay.
the barrel scene. That was great. I'll watch it. Why not? I like my Sakura Tysons. I don't know what it's about, but I'll watch it. Wait,
Yeah. Okay.
it's Sakura. Is Sakura Tyson basically Sega's Tenchi Muyo?
In that they don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then
Yeah.
yeah, I'll watch. I'm in. I'm in. Near you.
Okay.
Near. Watch it with me. You know you want to.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Next. So this is Bungou to Alchemist. Shinpan to Haguruma. So Bungou is like sort of like a scholar or like literary scholar. So it's like scholar and alchemist. It's the judge. What is it? It's like the judgment of the gears or something like that. The judgment of the wheel, kind of, is how it's translated directly. But it is done by headed by DMM. Obviously, it's a game original. It's headed by the same people. And in the original simulation game by DMM, players become special librarians who join forces with reborn literary figures. They fight together to protect literature from forces that corrode it. I don't know what that means.
Reborn librarians. That's a good one.
But that's from what it looks like. I think a lot of the literary, I think like the scholars and the alchemists and all the literary figures are all like handsome men, kind of like reborn handsome men, from what it seems like. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, the
Don't do
premise
this,
is
dude.
Nier's already intervening because he knows I'm like weak to this kind of like this.
Aspire, do it. Do it.
The thing is, it's like the whole like gay guys aside, like the idea isn't like terrible, but it's like it seems. I feel like because it's a game original, right? And these sorts of game originals tend to be pretty flat in like what they're selling. And the only exception I can think of in the past, I want to say decade even, it's like what? It's like what are the only exceptions of a game? It's like the Bahamut anime was like decent, right?
Yeah.
And
Only
then the
season
other
one,
one
though.
was what was the Sword Boys?
Ah,
Fucking Token Rambu, right? Token Rambu.
yes.
Other than Token Rambu and like fucking why do I keep forgetting the names? I'm so bad at this. Other than Token Rambu and you know
Shigeki no Bahamut.
yeah Shingeki no Bahamut. Like I can't think of any like game like mobile game kind of like series that have been decent. You know what I mean, anime wise. So I'm probably
Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello?
hello, hello.
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna
all
get
right.
to this. But I'm gonna watch maybe an episode or something like that. But I'm probably gonna thumbs it here.
This guy's fucked in the head.
I can't help it, dear. It has books. So thumbs up or thumbs down.
I'm not touching this shit with a 10-foot pole, dude.
Dark.
Thumbs down, bud.
Toast.
Who's the strongest bookworm? Spire.
God, please don't. Are you thumbs up or thumbs
Probably
down?
Beethoven, to be honest.
Beethoven. Yeah. Oh my god.
What about that Socrates guy? Is he strong?
No, I don't know. But
Does
anyways,
Sun Tzu count as what is it? A scholar?
Yes, probably.
All right. He wrote a book, right? If you write a
No.
book, you're a scholar.
I don't think that's how it
Fucking
works.
idiot,
but-
honestly.
He did a little bit more than write a book.
yeah. I know. Anyways, are you thumbs up or thumbs down?
Heck no.
Okay.
This looks like some nerd stuff. like beyond bookworm level nerd.
Okay. Next then, this is art or art. Yeah, I think it's called art, right? Or arte. I don't know what the fucking pronunciation
bold
the Japanese
claim.
people want.
Hey, Dark. It's Italian, right? How do you say it in Italian?
Mamma mia.
But anyways,
yeah, it'd probably be Arte.
yeah.
Hey, Maya
16th century Firenze, Italy, the birthplace of the Renaissance era, where art is thriving in one small corner of this vast city. One sheltered girl's journey begins. Arte begins of becoming an artist, an impossible career for a girl born into a noble family. In those days, art was an exclusively male profession, with women facing strong discrimination. In spite of these challenges, Arte perseveres with hard work and a positive attitude. 7 arcs, music done by Sakamoto Maya, pretty good, blah, 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 right? Pretty strong cast, so on and so forth. I know this was a manga original, right? I believe? Yeah, manga original. I should probably read the manga first, but I might check this out. Probably, maybe thumbs up, near.
What studio is doing this?
It is a 7 arc studio. I don't know what they've done in terms of like main stuff. They've done Arte, Asura Crying, Dog Days?
Oof.
Dog Days season 1 and 2?
Oh,
Season 1
dude,
was okay,
Pod.
season 2 was terrible. Inokami. Oh, they helped. They did Nanoha. What the fuck? Is this real?
So,
This Sekirei?
going to-
Nanoha? What's happening here? White Album? what? I've really?
I I'm gonna make a prediction on this. It's gonna try to be like, historical drama, right? And
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, oh, women can't get into this field. Oh, the struggles of women. But instead of accurately, depicting like the attitude that society had towards women,
It's just gonna be Arte
instead
being a genius,
it's
right?
just going to be, yeah, Arte is a fucking savant genius saint, and then
Rain
everybody
Man.
around her is a fucking evil comic book villain who just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hates women.
It kind of reminds me of Jinketsu no Maria, like the Virgin Witch Maria, right? In a sense,
Yeah,
like, oh, fucking the Christian persecution. Oh my god, and it went like overboard with that.
yeah. I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Okay, dark.
I can just see it coming a mile away.
I'll probably watch it, but I feel like I don't know if it'll fall like exactly on the line of where Nier is going, but I feel like it's definitely gonna be. It's obviously gonna be like
I mean, there's literally
pretty toned down. Like she's just gonna
there's characters doing that
do
in
shit,
PV. Like,
and like
Women in our
it like
household.
see that's why I'm. That's why I always question like I'm not. I don't like shows that do this per se. Like
We're about to get canceled right on air.
no,
Yeah,
I would rather
I
them
know, I know,
try
I
and
know.
just do this in like a fucking like not reality then. Like don't make it in an actual grounded fucking real
Oh
place in
yeah,
a
okay.
real time. Like
Just try to like abstract and isolate the issue more within some sort
yeah,
of more comfortable setting.
yeah,
Yeah.
cuz I don't think like
Hmm.
the unless for some reason this person whoever made this just really likes Renaissance trivia
Hmm.
and which, we're going to see fucking Leonardo da Vinci like 30,000 times over, but um like I don't know, like to me I'm just like don't do this because it's not going to work and you can't really do it lighthearted because it was fucking terrible.
Right,
Like
right, right.
how are you going to do it lighthearted? Like it's not I don't know. It's I'll give it a shot, but it's probably going to really really just seem fucked up things that are going on the screen regardless of how people are acting. It's
Yeah.
certainly not going to be anything close to reality. So
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that it's the way these series kind of end up flowing, but oh well. Toast.
I believe this will become the Violet Evergarden of 2020.
shut
So
the
I'm
fuck does that
all
mean?
in.
What is that? Yeah, what does that even fucking
in
does
what
mean,
that
world?
dude?
Where did Violet Evergarden take place? In Germany or something?
I don't
Scandinavia?
think it.
In
I
a
don't,
fictional country.
I don't know. I don't know,
Yeah, it
man. I'm
wasn't
pretty sure.
fucking real, dude. She had robot hands. They didn't have
Robot
those.
Germany.
Just
Let's just say
because you
Robot
have
Germany.
robot hands doesn't mean you can paint and or typewriter. I
You don't
believe
think that was the
That
The
wasn't really the
robot hands were
point.
specifically like made for her to type fast.
you know who else didn't have hands but defeated E.O. Fleming in the full armor Thunderbolt Gundam? Daryl did. So
Okay.
I believe in our mechanically disabled people to be able to paint.
She
She's
No,
not
no one
mechanically
in this
not.
series is disabled,
She's not
bro.
disabled. She's just a woman.
I believe in her ability to paint, so I'll watch it.
Okay, thank you, Toast. A thumbs up. Moving on. This is a light novel original, and pretty famous one.
I'm in.
Um, my next life as a villainess. All routes lead to doom, also known as Otome game no Hametsu flag しかない悪役レイジョに転生してしまった。してしまった。After hitting her head particularly hard one day, Duclay's daughter Katarina suddenly recalls all the memories of her past life, that of a teenage Japanese girl. It seems in her past life, Katarina was playing a video game very similar to the life she lives right now before she died. She's now Katarina Clays, the antagonist of the Otome game, nastily hounded the protagonist until the end. Knowing all the possible outcomes of the game, she realizes that every single possible route ends with Katarina being murdered or exiled. In order to avoid these catastrophic bad ends, she has to use her knowledge of the game and her own wiles, starting with breaking off this engagement with Prince. But yeah, it's the general idea of like, there's a lot of isekais that do it these days where it's like, the girl gets isekai into the rival girl, and they have to they have the MC has to work to avoid the bad end because all the villains meet the bad ends in the Ultimate games, right? So that's sort of how it works. But I mean, let me say
Kind of
out
me, to
front,
be honest.
yeah, totally me. But I want to say out front that I don't hate how the power fantasy and sort of not the power fantasy, but the sort of aggression works in these sorts of series. But I've never particularly been impressed by any sort of novelty factor because at the end of the day, it's kind of just like, yeah, she's really nice, and then she became friends with people, and it's like, oh, okay. So I'm not particularly impressed by this one either. I'll probably thumbs it down, or even if I did thumbs it up, I would just read the light novel. So not too much point there. Near thumbs up or thumbs down.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is just an Otome series, right?
Yeah, but a good one.
No, it's so how do I say that? It's like these sorts of series are like it's like isekai, but instead of trying to sell you the value of isekai through the girls and like hacking and slashing of swords, it tries to sell you the value of isekai in terms of like, oh well, I'm being really nice to all these. Well, I guess it does have like an otome thing, but from what I've read, it's not as like serious as like an isekai harem will be in terms of focusing on its harem. Does that make sense? It's like a
Yeah.
lot more of it's just like, wow, I'm so nice now. Everything's working out for me, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Eh,
I'm kind of interested, but I don't know. I think I'll check it out.
Dark?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay. Toast.
I'm in.
Okay.
You ready, Spire? This is the revolution. This is the real 2020
I thought
of
the
isekai.
revolution was Studio D and Fate. How many revolutions are we talking about here?
How many revolutions? Okay, so so let's break it down, okay?
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
This is the new isekai revolution.
All right.
This is the vanguard princess of what is going to be Otome isekai villainous era.
I don't think that's how it is. But anyways,
Yeah, this is the forefront. This is gonna what set it apart from all the other isekais. If this does well, and I know it will, prepare for a lot more villainous ones.
I mean, a lot more villainous ones are gonna come anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
This is the I told you. This
No,
is
I mean
the
it doesn't.
revolution.
This doesn't have to be good for the other ones gonna come because the other ones
Yeah,
are
because
also
this
pretty
is
fun.
already good. See, you get it.
That's not what I'm saying.
You get it, Spire. This is gonna be great. I'm all in for this. Yeah, I've been waiting since what 2017, 2015, 2017, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, this is a pretty. I wouldn't say like huge, like mainstream like manga series, but um, it's been publishing for quite a long time, right? And it I think has a pretty solid following. It is Yesterday o Utatte, also known as Sing Yesterday for Me. Rikuo has graduated from college, but has zero ambition or direction and works in a convenience store. A strange high school dropout, Haru, keeps coming around with her pet crow. Rikuo still has a crush on his senior Shinako, who is beginning a teaching career, and who shows up in the store one day. Rikuo's relationships with the girls and his feelings about his life keep changing as the story evolves, bringing in other important characters. Rikuo's co-worker, the co-worker's sister, and the childhood friends of Shinako's, etc., etc., etc. This is done by Doga Kobo of all studios. Very interesting combination.
Yeah.
Pretty strong, very, very strong voice acting cast. So this is honestly like literally for a very long time, like back even when I was reading manga like constantly, like every fucking day, right? I would have the series bookmarked. So this has been on the I don't know about my back burner, but it's like this series has been a thing for quite a long time. It's been pretty popular, if I remember correctly. I've always wanted to read it, but like the beginning always like back then, at least when I was obviously much more immature, the beginning always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But now I've always wanted to get back to it. But yeah, I want to watch this. I'll watch this. I should read the manga. Obviously, I should read the manga. But I'm interested to see how this unfolds. Near.
I'm going to say this is probably the series I'm most excited for this season.
Yes.
I like the premise.
Did you read the manga or what?
No, I have not.
Okay.
But when I saw this PV a while back, and I looked into it, and it was like Doga Kobo doing
doing
a drama series, right?
It looks good. It's not like
it looks good. The characters are drawn well. The backgrounds are really nice, like the lighting and stuff. Just like the general aesthetic of this series is really, really well done. And hopefully it's good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Good stuff. Dark.
I'm gonna wait because visually I think it looks nice, but premise-wise, I'm just like, this could either be really solid or this could be a fucking scatter shot and just insanely boring. So I don't know. I'm just like, just from the when you're reading the premise, it's like you named like fucking 5 different like character tangents here. So I don't really know where this series is going to go, but I'll wait to hear about it because I don't know. It looks nice, so.
Yeah, I don't know. It was very weird. Anyways, next is this oh, sorry, Toast. Are you gonna watch this?
I'm getting some true tears, lacrima vibes from this, and my intuition tells me I should not watch this.
Oh, we should not watch it? Why?
I should not watch this because my intuition tells me not to.
Because it'll make you sad, or what?
I don't know, but my intuition's my danger sense is tingling. So no.
Okay.
No.
Sure.
It's not an isekai.
Sure. All right. But yeah, that's yesterday Utatte. Next is manga original turned into anime. I believe there's also a live action version of this called.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it actually has like a pretty popular like Gato or something like that, like for the live action. I don't know whether it's like actually going on right now or whatever it is, but it like released at the same time. But Gato Kyoryu, also known as My Roomie is a Dino. Plot summary: a Gato named Kaede picks up a dinosaur and begins living with it in her room. Dinosaur eats human food, watches TV, and even enjoys being fashionable. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. This kind of reminds me of the what is it? It's like my groom is like a monster or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's like I became the bride of this like random like white monster thing. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That short.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
This is
but yeah.
short, right?
Yeah, but
Probably.
this feels like a short.
It's got like little claymation bits,
Yeah, that's
which
kind
I
of
hope are
interesting.
in the main show.
But yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Probably Thanksgiving it down. Near.
It looks a little aimless, even for a short. I probably won't, but maybe I'll check out the first episode. Just my curiosity is piqued just by how fucking bizarre this looks.
Dark.
I'm gonna check it out because this is I want to see how much they do with like the little claymation part.
Okay.
So yeah, because those parts look pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toast.
You know how people like that one crocodile 100 days thing. Before that
Wani, yes.
was this.
There was this.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's quite the same thing.
It's exactly the same, dude.
Well,
They're
not in that
reptile
sense.
things, mouths agape.
Oh, dang, you have a point.
There you go.
I was gonna say
Which
that.
do you like more, blue or green? Blue's obviously the superior color.
It's not even true.
I don't know. I read the manga of this when it became available, and I was like, this is pretty good. So I'm pretty surprised it's gonna be an anime, and they got some unique animations in there. I hope people don't compare it to Pop Team Epic, because that would be a waste.
What the fuck
But
are you
it's
talking
pretty funny.
about? Anyways,
You don't sense that, Spire? People are gonna say, "Wow, this is like Pop Team Epic, but with a
No.
dinosaur." And
nobody's going to compare it to
I don't.
I don't
Spire, you don't know
call
that.
us crazy toast, but I don't think we are able to predict people being that fucking stupid.
Excuse me, what does this say right here? Gal to Kyoryu reunites Pop Team Epic staff.
I don't think it's even
It's gonna
if
be-
you say that. I don't
boy.
think it's going to.
But yeah, this I like the manga. It's great. It's pretty nonsensical. It's great. I like it. I'll watch it definitely.
Okay. Next.
You notice there's no voice actor for the dinosaurs because he doesn't talk. Dinosaurs
Next.
can't talk.
is Shachibato, President. It's time for battle, or also known, the longer name in Japanese is Shacho Batoru no Jikan desu. So this is originally a game original from Kadokawa and stuff like that. So it's a mobile game original. The isekai strategy role-playing game is set in a world where dimensional gates suddenly appeared in the skies, opening portals to countless dungeons. The story imagines if the player is a company president who employs adventurers to take on dungeons filled with monsters for the treasures that lie within. The player quote-unquote recruits or trains fighters, mages, knights, hunters, rogues, and other classes of employees, and then dispatches the employees into battles. So
That art looks familiar. Is this the Arrow manga guy?
did you just? Yes, this is the Edomanga guy. I can't believe you mentioned Edomanga before Oreimo. I'm actually offended.
No one
Honestly.
remembers. No one remembers.
The future is now,
Or
old man.
yeah.
I'm literally just
Okay, fine. Let me
old
rephrase.
man
Let me
emote.
rephrase. Is this the guy who drew Himamori Luna from Hollow Life, 4th generation? There you go.
I don't think that. But anyways,
But yeah, Spire.
Now I'm the old man.
Yeah.
Spire, Luna was drawn by the Arrow manga guy. Did you not know that?
okay. No, I don't know, man. But yeah, I seems like a thumbs down for me, honestly. Unless like something really unless like the comedy is like really good, probably a thumbs down for me. Near?
I fucking hate Japan.
Yeah, nice. Does that mean a thumbs up?
I'm not gonna watch this.
Yo, it's fucking it's Oreimo artist with fucking mobile game, whatever,
Whoa, I
sending out girls
love
into battle.
mobile game isekai fucking aimless garbage
Yeah.
with off-brand Miku. Whoa. No.
Dark. Okay.
No.
Okay. Toast.
This is the same studio that did Euromates 3D and Harukana Receive.
Your mates. Oh my god. You're right.
You said Isekai, right?
No. The theme is isekai.
So
I
you
don't
said
think
Isekai, right?
it's like the president brings in characters from isekai stuff or something like that. I think that's how it is.
So it's like recreators?
Yes, I think that's more accurate.
I see
Isekai creators.
I see Uesaka Sumire and Yue Horie in this.
Yeah, I mean they gotta eat too, right? They gotta make some money.
They don't have to eat. They're rich.
I don't know what that.
What?
Rich people still work.
They do?
There are rich people that work. Yes, surprisingly, Toast. But
Yeah.
are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, God, fucking this series, Gleipnir. Shuichi Kagaya is an intelligent and friendly high school student satisfied with his normal everyday life, which is why he is very careful to protect his secret. That he can transform into a terribly cute monster, so it's like a giant like mascot doll kind of thing. But one day he uses his powers and risks discovery to save a girl. So
So what's
this
the
is done by
Gleipnir part of this?
It's just what it's called.
It's Pine Jam. I don't know what other stuff they've done. They've done Gamers. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did
No, they did
just because.
yeah, just because, right? A couple of other stuff. But yeah, a towel, right? Exactly. It's this series. All right, it's this studio. I forgot. I've read the manga for this. Surprisingly enough, I don't know why I even remember reading the manga for this. It was a very, 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 very long time ago that I read this.
I mean, when the manga for this came out, it was very popular just
It
because
was
of
very popular.
the visuals, right? So,
Yeah. It was very like
and
fuck.
if I remember correctly, this is one of those series that started off with like in media res, and it didn't tell you anything that was going
Yeah,
on,
it came out,
and
and it
everybody
came out
was like,
during the time where like stuff like Goku no Brynhilder was
yeah,
also popular, right? So it's like a lot of things like wow, everything's dark, everything's kind of
whoa,
doomy.
everything's dark and edgy, and I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on, and there's this weird mascot, and there's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't the again, my memory could be hazy, so I could be a little bit off. But I didn't particularly like how like the initial like kind of pacing was okay, but then like as the dude kept chasing after the girl continually, I felt like things were just kind of getting out of control. Like it was just like it kind of felt like almost like Big Order, where it's like sure he was still powerful and he could like the MC could do stuff. It wasn't like he was facing like the biggest bosses ever or anything like that. But it was like I was like continually wondering like is this gonna end? Like he catches him and then she kind of goes away and then he sees him again and then she goes away and it's like are we gonna end this? Like what's happening here? So that's sort of the feeling I think I got from the series. Again, I could be my memories could be a little bit hazy, but I wasn't particularly impressed by the series. Probably thumbing it down. Near.
I don't
Don't
know.
worry, I'm gonna sigh as big. I'm gonna sigh as deeply as you did on the next series.
Probably. Like I I remember having like semi. I remember liking the manga, like when it
The
originally
idea
came
wasn't
out,
bad, but it's
because like it was
he kept
interesting,
chasing after the
right?
girl so much. Like no,
Yeah,
well, it wasn't even that. It
it
was like
got
after
repetitive.
the first time he chased after the girl, and then like they did whatever, right? They had a meeting, right? And then he was just like, wait, I need to like chase her in like some proper manner, right, or something like that, because it was like because of their connection or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
And then like the second part, and then when that happened, it was like dragged on and stuff. I think that was like when I started falling off.
The problem is this shit's still going.
It is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an ongoing series. I have a, I don't know. I feel like I should just catch up on the manga instead, but I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out. There's not exactly a whole lot of action in this series, so I'll probably watch it, but I have a strong feeling this is gonna be a series where I just go like, yeah, read the manga,
Yeah, pretty much. Um.
but yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay. Pretty good. Dark.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave this one to you guys. It seemed interesting, but it's also one of those series where I'm like, this could be pretty good, or like get
The biggest
really bad
disappointment. Yeah.
really quick.
I mean, it starts off pretty
So
strong. The real question, honestly, is how they decide to like truncate it if they do at all. You know, like
Yeah, that's
if they
true.
decide to skip over some stuff, I feel like it could be a good adaptation. because there's honestly a decent amount of stuff you can skip over in the
Yeah.
early beginning.
I feel like the first
Gleipnir.
part, like part, is like okay in terms of pacing, but then afterwards, if they kind of speed it up, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Toast.
You know, the only Takeda Soon manga I read was Haruto Natsu. Is this like that?
Uh,
I don't think it is.
Probably
No, it's
not.
not.
I don't know. This doesn't look like it's up my alley.
Okay.
No,
that's fine.
no, thanks.
Okay. That's fine. Next on the list. All right. So this is
You
probably.
added to this? Really? You added this, really?
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't I add this? What? It's not like it's a sequel. It's like an actual like entire like reboot, right? It's not. But yeah. Uh, this next one is probably. Oh well, it's not even Tower of God. I made a mistake because I forgot the list, but Tower of God is probably top 3, right, in terms of like brand names this season. But this one arguably is the largest one, right?
I feel like in terms of popularity, it's probably gonna be like Tower of God, Origairu, and then like
And then this one.
maybe I don't know. I don't know how much this is. I don't know how much traction
Yeah,
this is gonna get
it's
as a problem.
yeah. Okay,
Right?
yeah. You're right. Okay, so anyways, without beating around the bushes too much, we'll introduce it. It is the reboot of the first season of Digimon Adventure. Taichi is in 5th grade and preparing for a summer camping trip when a large-scale network malfunction occurs. Taichi's mother and his younger sister Hikari get stuck on a train that won't stop moving, and Taichi heads to Shibuya in order to help them. However, on his way there, he encounters a strange phenomenon that sweeps him up into the digital world along with the other Digi-Destined. So this is, again, like a reboot, essentially. It has all like the same characters and stuff like that, but it's apparently like a different story.
How
But it is
how
essentially
dare they release this just as they released the final movie? It's like
I
our,
mean, Digimon's doing a big push lately.
yeah. And also, just want to say the original voice actor for Tai, Toshiko Fujita, passed away, a couple of years back. So they did get a new voice actor for her, but yeah, it's Digimon. I don't know what else to say. It's been like a part of a childhood for many people that are watching anime right now. I bet. So the thing is for me, especially because recently we had the whole like try and like the other movies stuff like that, right? Um, I just what I was thinking was like if they're gonna kind of do, we're just gonna have Digimon, and then we're gonna have like Tai and the others. I just don't feel like it was a very good like spirited idea. Like even this right now is kind of like I don't necessarily really see it as like a very thoughtful push. You know what I mean? It's like yeah, it's a different story, but at the end of the day, they're just like, yeah, it's you guys like Agumon, right? We'll fucking put Agumon up there, and it's like we're gonna make an anime out of it. That's sort of what my sense is, and it was the same with Try, right? It's like Try, yeah, exactly. Like the remake after Try and all this stuff, the timeline, but as well, like Try as well, right? Try had an interesting idea of it being the after story, right? Like the after story part is really good, but then the actual series kind of just ended up being like, yeah, you guys fucking try it. There are more movies. You're right, Cecilia. But but Try kind of ended up being like again in the end like you guys fucking like Agumon, right? Here's fucking Agumon, and it's, again this very I want to say not a thoughtful push. I'm sure it's spirited. I'm sure there are a lot of people behind it. I'm sure a lot of money is being pumped into it because it's Digimon, right? But I don't feel like it's very thoughtful. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna have to thumb it down. I might end up watching it as a guilty pleasure, but I just feel kind of depressed about this. Near.
I'm probably just gonna go back and watch the first movie. To be honest.
Just watch Tamers. Tamers,
Yeah.
man.
Like, to be honest, if people are really like, wanting, a modern Digimon like fix, just play the Cyber Sleuth games.
Yeah.
They're good.
Or just watch Corone's stream of that one PS1 Digimon game that I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the Digimon games are surprisingly interesting for one reason.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I probably won't watch this. Like, again, I'll probably just watch the first movie again.
yeah.
Because I feel like this series' purpose at the end of the day is probably to get more kids
Just sell stuff.
into
Yeah,
Digimon again, right?
yeah.
Obviously the nostalgia factor is there, but
Maybe
I
sell
don't.
like another like batch of like trading cards, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the people that grew up on Digimon is
Yeah.
really the target audience for this
Yeah,
series.
exactly.
So I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Dark.
I might check it out. I don't know.
Okay. Toast.
Kind of up in the air.
Digimon Adventure movie last Kizuna was supposed to come out on the 25th, right? But it got
Yeah.
delayed due to the corona.
Yes.
Corona. I sure love Corona streams. It got delayed due to the
Dude,
Rona.
you already said it
We
in the beginning.
almost
The
got
bot's
canceled, yeah.
fucked anyway.
Yeah, it got delayed due to current events. So
Yes.
I guess I'll watch it. I'll watch it begrudgingly.
Well,
No, not really begrudgingly. I'll watch it. Yeah.
no problem. So next.
Even though I won't know how this entire story ends until it comes back in theaters.
Okay, so going down. Side Games making a push, obviously, as they have with all of their games. So they are making an anime of the relatively new, like one of their newer mobile games, right? It's one of their newer mobile games still, right? Princess Connect
Still one of the
Redive.
bigger ones, though.
Yes, it's one of. It hasn't become as huge, I think, as obviously the obvious ones, right? But it's definitely something they can be proud of, right?
Yeah.
Princess Connect Redive, Precone, whatever, done by Side Games. It has all of the standard voice actors it has in the game. I don't know what the anime is going to be about at all, to be honest. But
Is there an
me-
English version of this game yet?
No.
Damn.
there's not going to be.
Precone has a story, I'm pretty sure.
There's some like it's like they're a gourmet guild and they eat stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I'm pretty sure.
Apparently, there is like some
story.
sort of mystery thing.
Yeah. So they'll probably just adapt that with some minor side stories here.
Okay. So I don't think there's too much point in me watching it unless I play Precone. And I wanted to play Precone like a while back when it like kind of really just came out, right?
Is it because for the Idol Master collab?
No, it was like it just came out and I kind of wanted to get it on it, and I had an emulator and I was trying to do rerolls, but my rerolls sucked, and I just didn't want to spend so much time. And this was like right after I like tried to reroll a starter account for something else. And I was like, I'm not gonna spend like another couple of days for this fucking reroll. So I stopped. But yeah, probably not gonna watch it, unfortunately. But Nier, are you gonna? Do you play Precone?
I do not. I wanted to.
Yeah, I think everybody like at one point was like, yeah, I think I want to try Precone. Like I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, Precone's gameplay is very smooth, right? It's very
Yeah.
flashy.
I've heard. Yeah, I don't. Never heard like any super like big complaints about Precone compared to like something like a Dead Stay or like a Grand Blue or like an FG or you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean it's polished. It's a good looking game. I hear it's pretty free to play friendly.
yeah.
The only issue is, it's not in English.
But I mean, neither are a lot of side game stuff.
Yeah. I might check it out. I have a decent amount of interest in Precone just due to my exposure of it.
Yeah.
From playing side games,
all and all like
Shadowverse
just
and that.
mobile game stuff in general.
Yeah. I might check it out.
Okay,
So,
okay. Dark.
I'll probably check it out. I have these characters in Grand Blue, so
Yeah,
I have a horse in this race.
when are we gonna get pre-connect characters in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is the real question. But yeah, that's hopefully we'll do that. Toast.
Yeah, yeah. I like
Yeah, you're gonna
Pekarine's
watch it?
design. I like Kokoro's design. I read the dojins. They're pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in. Why not?
Okay. Okay.
I,
Pretty good.
I hope it'll be like Toriko.
Okay.
what?
Wait. What? Wait. Sorry. What?
They're a gourmet guild, right? That must mean they're a Bishokuya from
I don't
Toriko.
think that's how it works.
They
But
they eat food, right? They hunt for rare ingredients, whatever. Yeah, yeah,
That's what they do.
yeah.
yes.
No,
Okay.
I like Toriko. I am in.
I don't think it's gonna turn out exactly like Toriko. But
That doesn't
okay.
matter. I'm in.
Okay. Next is another game original, mobile game original. Yes, it is Shironeko Project Zero Chronicle. So Shironeko Project is the game. Shironeko Project Zero Chronicle is the anime. Shironeko Colopes, Shironeko Project smartphone game launched in Japan in 2014 and launched in English with the title Rune Story in 2015. The game's English version sees updates in 2016. 3D action RPG features real-time battles and players. The 3D action RPG features real-time battles, and players can team up together in groups of 4 to take on foes. City building is also a prominent aspect that can affect how the player's characters grow. So, people apparently there are like a bunch of like big like fans of it, if not like the most popular game out there. Blah blah blah. There are some like lawsuits and like weird stuff against it, like delays and stuff like that. The anime came out at least. I'm the protagonist voiced by Yuki Kaji, also called the MC is also called the Prince of
Ragnar
Darkness.
the Blood Edge.
Yami no Oji.
Yeah, you
Voiced
know
by
Christ,
Kaji.
man.
that main character's hairstyle looks suspiciously similar to another character's hairstyle that will come up later on this list.
Yeah.
But
Almost like it's
I'm
uninspired and bad.
yeah, I'm not particularly impressed. I'm probably gonna thumb it down. Not even gonna watch it. Near.
This looks like fucking shit. No.
Okay, Dark.
Bro, this is Tower of God.
This is the future of animation.
This is season 2 already. Holy
Jesus
shit. Can't believe it. No.
Christ. Okay. Toast.
Dark, if you don't want this one, then you'll have to do Princess Connect.
I already said I was probably gonna watch
All right,
Princess Connect.
then we're good.
Okay,
Then,
sure.
hold on, let me think. Near, you're gonna do the one later down, right? Yeah, okay. Dark's doing
Sure am.
Princess Connect. Spire's doing the nerd one, and I'm doing another one later. So no, I can skip
Okay.
out.
All right. So the next one is another mobile game. Original.
Yeah,
And,
Near, this one's for you.
that's true. And it is one of
It
the
is
most
a mobile game original that has nothing to do with the mobile game.
Yeah,
That's not true at all. I saw a clay golem in the PV.
and it is one of the more popular, again, another very popular side games mobile game. It is Shadowverse. Side Games announced Side Games announced that its Shadowverse card battle smartphone game is getting a television anime adaptation. I don't. The anime kind of just looks like it's just like regular. It almost looks like some like card
It
fight
looks
Vanguard
more,
kind
yeah,
of
it looks
shit.
a lot more like Card Fight than Yu-Gi-Oh. Definitely.
Yeah, it does. Other than that, there's not really too much to say about it.
Here, what deck he plays? Is that Dragoncraft?
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
PV goes through the characters all using their craft. The main character is obviously using Dragoncraft.
Do you think he has the Saber skin leader?
No, he is
Oh.
the leader, dude.
Ah!
Sorry, you gonna watch it here?
I mean,
How?
kind of have to. But like, the funny thing is, like, you watch this PV, and it's all like basic cards. Like they're all playing the most basic fucking cards that launched with the game, right?
Yeah.
Well, you have to start somewhere near. That's season 2 when we start getting the new packs.
Yeah, I mean that's fine and all, but then there's like this fucking Bloodcraft dude that pulls out a card that's not even in the game.
That's
Like this
near.
this fucking like dude with the cape and the dark energy sword. He's not. That's not a card that's in Shadow.
Not yet near.
The
Tie
thing is-
in collab soon.
And the thing is, Shadowverse literally just announced a new card pack, like last week, and so far none of the cards that they revealed has anything to do with this anime. So
what's weirding me out is I feel like they could either have done something a little bit more like just kind of doing a story along Shadowverse's lore, right?
I mean,
Or
that's
like
what everybody would have wanted. Like when
Or-
Shadowverse
or
launched,
done something a little bit more like mystical, like along the lines of Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I mean? It's not without the whole like holodeck technology kind of thing. More just like you know how it's like they had the flashbacks with like Yugi with the Egyptian, like when he was a pharaoh and he was using like the tombs and like the magic to summon the monsters and stuff like that, right? Something a
yeah.
little bit more along the lines of that would even have been okay. But I feel like this whole like Car 5 Vanguard, there's something like super shiny energy sword mecha, blah blah blah, cards being used and stuff like that. I'm just like not impressed.
What's bizarre to me is that Shadowverse has a good story. Like Shadowverse has a story mode.
Shadowverse actually put money into the story.
Yeah, Shadowverse has a story mode, and it's all about like multiple protagonists and their converging storylines.
Yeah. It actually mixes together the story, the characters.
Yeah, and like it's good, and lately it's been really good. They're doing really cool like world hopping stuff, and you'd think with the fucking isekai craze that they'd be like,
That is
oh,
true.
let's adapt this world hopping like fantasy sci-fi shit that they're doing, right? Like,
Right.
but then they're like, what if it was a high school card battle game and the
Car 5
they're
Vanguard.
not high school. They're like middle school.
yeah, and this one character just fills her entire fucking board with fairies because she's fucking bad at the game.
That's
Like,
because
I'm
she
gonna-
plays Roach Fairy near.
Yeah, you don't fill your board with fairies when you're playing Roach. You play one fairy and then you bounce it 18 fucking times, and then your opponent fucking concedes because they're fucking pissed off.
She's gonna use she's gonna play Karibo and multiply. It's like that shit
Yeah,
all
Trying
right.
to play it
Near.
like it's fucking bats.
Near. I hate to say it, but this is definitely going to be more popular than if they use the actual Shadowverse story.
I don't know about that because
I don't
think
think
so?
that's
people
true.
who
They're definitely channeling that card fight Vanguard Yu-Gi-Oh energy.
yeah, but Card Fight Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh exist, so why the fuck would anyone watch this?
because Shadowverse also exists, so it's like
yes, but this isn't Shadowverse.
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
Shadowverse also
they
doesn't
just
play
used
anything like
cards.
it doesn't play anything like Yu-Gi-Oh. It doesn't play anything like Card Fight Vanguard. Like,
That's the point. That's what's
it's
gonna
like
make
fucking-
this popular. It's different.
I think
it's
I
like
think
fucking Hearthstone, where every deck is like OTK. So I don't know how the fuck they're gonna incorporate that into an anime
like why
Unless-
does that guy have a health bar?
unless everybody's. I mean, it's just a representation of them. But
I mean,
like,
I think
unless they're all playing basic cards and they're just fucking whacking each other's leaders turn after turn, and they're like, oh boy, this sure is a tough deck. It's like you can't really incorporate the game's mechanics into an anime because like
It would be boring as fucking
the way
They're gonna have
the way
dungeons.
Shadowverse flows, it's just like, oh, I'm up against this runecraft guy. I guess I don't know what the fuck anything like any of his curve is gonna be because he's spell boost and he could play any card at any point, and he's probably just gonna OTK me by turn 6. I guess I'll just concede. Like you can't adapt that, right?
Near. This is gonna be more popular than the Yu-Gi-Oh series that's about to pop up.
I don't know about that.
I don't think that's true.
So
I
what else?
believe it.
What else? We don't know about the over. We don't know. We obviously are gonna have a hard time predicting the end effect. But I will say that both points are valid. I'm not saying this just to be serious, but it's more just like I do think that they're obviously if like Cardfight Vanguard, if it wasn't popular, like they wouldn't use this sort of idea, right? It's like it's obviously popular, and I think that there are going to be people that are drawn into it. But I do also think that there are also going to be people that play Shadowverse and might be kind of disappointed that it is just some random like Cardfight Vanguard thing instead of maybe exploring the lore like a Bahamut or some of the other all the other side games mobile game anime did, right? So it'll be pretty interesting to see how it kind of ends up, but definitely both uh, negative positive
I
aspects
mean,
to
I
what's going on right now.
definitely get what Nier is saying, but also
Yeah. It's hard to know what the end effect would be. I agree with that. That like again, it's like if Cardfight Vanguard wasn't popular, like they wouldn't be doing this, right? It's like obviously it's popular, but we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm
to-
watching it.
okay, Dark, you gonna watch it?
No, I'll let Nier take that one.
Toast.
I'm definitely watching this. I mean,
Okay.
he said the word that got that bandana guy said the words. He said it. Also, I need something that's better than Yu-Gi-Oh right now. This is probably gonna be
Okay.
it.
All right. So next on the line is not finally a, a game original. It is Houkago Teibou Nisshi. Hina is an indoor-oriented girl who likes crafts and moves to a seaside town to continue with her high school education. She meets upperclassman Kuroiwa as she walks along an embankment, and joins the mysterious embankment club.
What the heck's an
Hina,
embankment club?
like kind of like a riverside kind of, or
So like a
a
fishing
seaside.
club, but not without a boat.
Yes, I think it's like casual fishing. Yes. Hina dislikes sea creatures, but she fishes with her fellow club members and eats their catches. She gradually starts to appreciate the appeal of the ocean. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know whether this is just me becoming old or not, but it's like recently I've been like, oh, like I've been hearing a lot of things about just kind of casually fishing. Just silence, peacefulness for like hours or whatever, while fishing, for my old man, and I've been thinking it's like, oh, that sort of piece might not be too bad or whatever. So seeing this, I was just like, oh, I might check this out. And
Why not just buy a boat, Spire?
yeah, why not just buy a boat? Just go out, just buy the boat.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah.
But
Why
I'll
can't
check this out.
why isn't in their school budget to buy a boat if they live in a why doesn't one of their teachers like commission a fishing boat captain? This anime
Commission
sucks already.
just every day, just help these girls
Yeah,
out.
don't they have a helpful Oji-san who owns a boat?
I don't think that's always how
This
it
would
works.
have
I
made
think
this show
those
better.
old men all. I think those old men also need to go do stuff. But I'm
Yeah,
definitely
fishing.
watch this. Thumbs up. Nier.
Do you think this is gonna have like the tempo and the pacing of like a non Biori?
Or a
Uh,
Euro camp.
Not non-Nonbiri is very very slow. I'd say Yuru Camp. Um, Unicamp probably, but it has a 20% plus higher risk of being something like a Rifle is Beautiful, where it's just like it's kind of just talking
Mm.
about random stuff and being kind of like weird about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? So it has a significant chance of falling into that, but with good luck, we'll get something that's a little bit more like Unicamp. Yes.
I guess I'll check it out.
Dark.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Toast.
No.
Okay.
Why can't they afford a boat?
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. What? All I have to compare it to is that one show where they get on the plane and get stranded on an island, and they got Session gets me. Session gets it. Fishing tournament arc.
It ends up being like both like a sports series and like a.
Oh wait, I need a sports series this season. Is this a sport? Does this count as sports?
I don't think.
Not really.
Dang. Then no.
Anyways, next is Fugu Keiji Balance Unlimited. The incredibly wealthy Daisuke Kanbei audaciously solves cases in unconventional ways. Kanbei is assigned to the quote-unquote modern crimes task unit, a unit created to keep problematic officers away from others. Here, Kanbei becomes partners with Kato. So this is who is this? Cloverworks. Ooh, interesting. Um, yeah, it all. I mean, again, what I say time and time again. It depends on whether if this is a detective series, as I mentioned, right? Everybody kind of knows by now what I mean when I say detective. It's just, you know, oh, you see the mystery, and then the detective kind of slinks around. Then at the end of the episode, when the audience is like, okay, what's going on? The detective just like explains the entire answer, and the audience is just like, I guess you solved it, sure.
I mean,
Or
this
it's going to
very
be
much
action.
looks like a detective series.
Yeah, or it's going to be a mystery series where the audience can kind of follow along and even be like, hey, maybe it's like that because of the logic of the thing I saw in the episode. But it kind of looks like a little bit more Fujoshi's like with the detective just magically solving everything and the audience being left behind. So probably thumbs down. Near.
I need something to be disappointed by. I'll probably watch it.
Just pretend it's like Bungo Stray Dogs or something like that.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Toast.
No, Nier, this is up your alley, right?
Unfortunately.
Nier, I believe in you. So no, I'm not watching this.
Okay. Next. This is APPARE-RANMAN. This is a pretty big manga original, right? Or, no?
Back
Is this?
yes.
No, this is original actually.
Yeah, it's an original.
Okay. I feel like I've heard something similar to this before. But anyways, this is a original by PA Works. Okay.
Yo, is this the real Steel Ball Run?
After a certain mishap, the brilliant but socially inept engineer Appare Sorano and the shrewd but cowardly samurai Kosami Ishiki find themselves drifting on a boat from Japan to America. Broke, the two decide to compete in the Trans-America Wild Race to win the prize and return to Japan. The two battle crazy rivals, outlaws, and the great outdoors. Is this P Works I'm talking about? And the great outdoors itself as they race through the Wild West from the starting line in Los Angeles to the finish line in New York. In the steam-powered car, is this PA Works?
It is.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I don't
I
want to
don't-
be hopeful, dude.
Is the PV okay? Oh, wait, sorry.
I like the
switched
P-
it.
I
mean,
like the
it's-
PV.
I mean, PA Works series always look good.
Right, like, yeah. It was just wow. Oh man, the backgrounds are really cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
the aesthetic is really good. But I mean,
Oh man. It's like
We'll
it's
see
like a
where it
pastel
goes.
kind of stuff.
it's PA Works, right? Like,
Man, what's going on? Is this real? Is this real? Okay. I'm watching it, I guess. Damn. Wow. Okay, near. Thumbs up for me, I guess.
I've
See,
given
you thought the detective series was gonna be the you need to be disappointed
I've
series,
given
but
PA Works so many chances.
That is
and
true.
like
You're right though. You're right in saying that.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean, the 1-2 punch. It was like how in MMA there's always those like the knockouts are never like one like super big punch. It's like the sucker punch like jab into like the
Yeah.
overhead kind of like punch like surprise hook and stuff like that. It's like that's what PA Works did just now. You know what I mean? It's like uh, very interesting.
Fucking hate PA Works, man.
Dark. Oh
they're-
right, their last one was P. Oh, the PA's last one was Fairy Gone. Oh
Fairy
man,
Gone of 2 seasons of Fairy Gone.
fuck, you're right.
all
Dark.
right, it's time to bounce back then. Let's go.
Let's go. The pendulum swings now.
I got 2 seasons of Fairy Gone out of our system. Now we've got
It's like, you
this.
tempted Karma enough, viewers. You need to pay up.
I mean, I like the way this looks. The premise seems fun. The
Reasonable, yeah.
PV seemed fun, so I'm gonna watch it. I hope it's not a fucking disaster.
Oh my god, if this is a disaster, like it's over. It's so over.
I
Oh
bet,
my
yeah, it's done. Like PA Works is fucking dead.
like there are no good writers of PA Works if they fuck this up. Honestly, like I do. Like they could even just make like literally not even like an actual something like Cowboy Bebop or some other sort of thing where they're just throwing out like Western kind of like
They
philosophy.
could fucking plagiarize the script of Samurai Champloo, and
Yeah.
I'd
They
be
could they could
more
they could
happy with
literally
that.
not even plagiarize. They could literally just make stuff look like Samurai Champloo and then like not have the character say anything for like 18 minutes and just be like,
Yep.
yeah, Wild West man and stuff like that. Just literally for 18 minutes, and people would
I'd
still
watch
be
it.
like okay with it. Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Exactly.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. They could actually say something stupid. Yeah, but yeah. Damn, fuck, man. What is going on right now? Toast, are you gonna watch this?
What near? What's the one race thing in Fate Grand Order? What's it called again?
Dead Summer Heat.
Yeah, you think it's gonna have the same energy as that? Which one's the Nero of the party?
I don't think it's gonna have
Oh,
similar. I mean, this is very Western. Dead Summer Heat is just like fucking slapstick comedy.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
you're
wait.
gonna watch
I'll wait for part 6.
Okay. Next. Wow, Jesus. That was a shock. There's like I'm just gonna give it a quick like rundown. It's like some sort of like Bang Dream thing of spin-off. Argonavis. It's like a boy band. Yeah, it's like a boy band version of Bang Dream, right? For those of you who don't know, Bang Dream is like another idol franchise, much like Idolmaster Love Live. It's not as big as the two. Obviously, Idolmaster of Love Live, huge series. They're like historic series essentially. But Bang Dream is also very, 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 very popular in Japan. So just because you don't necessarily hear it over in the West, it is very popular. So this is the boy band version of it, I think. Just like Idolmaster Side and stuff like that. So that's that. I just wanted to cover that real quick. And last but not least, Woodpecker Detective's Office. Kitsuki Tante Dokoro. In 1909, Takaboko Ishikawa runs a private detective agency to support his family. He and Kyosuke Kindaichi begin to investigate a case of supposed ghost appearances in the Asakusa Junikai building, also known as the Ryokai. So interesting. Kind of seems similar, or like the sort of smell of it kind of seems somewhat similar to what we covered in something like Fugokeiji, except probably a lot less Fujoshi, right?
This looks pretty Fujoshi.
Yeah, what do you mean? They just had like 5 intercuts of an entire fucking male cast.
Yeah, I mean, the entire male cast is like one thing, but I guess the issue with the trailer here, now that I look at it, it's like all they're doing is they're just showing the boys and they're like all blushing
Yep.
and shit like that. Yeah. Okay.
Who's this guy? He's fucking hot.
Yeah, it says all of us aspiring literary men get dragged into this mess. got dragged into this mess. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
What's a boy to do?
Oh, yeah. You know this, right? You know those
Half
cafes in
these
Japan.
fucking guys are poets. They're all poets.
You know those cafes in Japan where it's like obviously they have like the maid and the butler cafes, but it's like the where they have like the era, right? The older
Yeah.
like the era like outfits, and then they have handsome dudes like wear them or whatever, right? And they serve them. It's like that. It's like that's what it reminds me of. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. This just seems like something that was greenlit because it was like, oh, Rakugo
Sure.
was pretty popular, right? But
uh,
it's
the
just
thing is, it's like a lot of these series are kind of trying to, yeah, as you kind of said, trying to work off this sort of idea that stuff like a lot of these like mystery series set in like times and so on and so forth, right? And like stuff, um, a lot of Josei series, right? Especially,
yeah.
um, got some traction in both manga and anime format, and then a lot of series that are not Josei, they are like full on like fujoshi, like, handsome men doing whatever, blah blah, blah, but kind of have the initial sort of premise of like, oh, we're trying to solve a mystery in the 1800s, stuff like that. They kind of crept along it. They kind of crept alongside those same like sort of deeper Josei series, and they're trying to be like, yeah, man, we're all about the mystery, except we all have handsome dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all just happen to be really handsome
Listen, dude.
poet.
But don't forget about that. Let's solve this mystery right now.
Yeah,
Like
wait a minute, there's a fucking dead body. Who the fuck cares about that?
cover up that mirror. We're here to solve a mystery. But
Mysteries. Well, I was too busy watching these men fucking make out.
but yeah, I'm not particularly convinced by this, especially after I've seen the PV. Probably thumbs down. Here.
No. I mean, it just looks like Fujoshi cash grab, right?
Yeah. Dark.
Nah, I'm alright.
Okay. Toast.
No thanks. I don't like men.
Good stuff, Toast. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of our listing of the series.
You forgot
let's-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I just
Oh
completely
yeah, new
Yu-Gi-Oh! 7.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not,
What's
Toast
the
is
deal
gonna-
with Rush?
Newsflash: Toast will be watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
Newsflash, no one will like this new Yu-Gi-Oh!
but yeah.
You like what, Rush duels? The whole thing is the main character is like a little boy. He says, "I don't like how Master Duels and Link and Speed Duels work. I'm gonna make up my own duels called Rush Duels." Yeah, this is the one where you have unlimited normal summons and you draw until you have 5 cards in your hand every turn, which means
Just play your entire hand.
yeah, unlimited normal summons instead of the one per turn rule. Oh boy. What kind of board can you build? It's not going to be good. That's why Shadowverse is going to take it over. Don't watch
yeah.
it, but I will.
Anyways, so this is the end of our series listing. Obviously, you through our previews, you've heard something that you might want to pick over for the upcoming season. If not, obviously we're going to review pretty much most of the major ones, and so you can hear our reviews and watch it or not, depending on what we think of it. And to close up, let's talk a little bit about what we think of this upcoming Winter 2020 season. I'll start. Very obviously, I tend to overstate how each season is. That's just like sort of the budding anime nerd optimist in me. Every season I'm just like, wow, there are new
Optimist.
things. So this, I'm a very harsh like critic of like what a series should be, but I'm always an optimist. Like I hope things can be better. But when they're shit, I'm just gonna be like, oh, this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, but I have this like stupid hope every time. It's like I hope things will be better. But so I always say I often say, this season seems really interesting. This season has a lot of variety, and to be fair, a lot of pretty good variety. But this season was very, very, very unique, at least in my opinion, to me, in terms of like how the format is and how sort of distribution is. I don't know whether it's due to the issues going on globally right now or whatever it is, but right now, again, there are around 42, 43 ish, 40 plus series that are going to be airing in starting this April, right? And out of those, 25 of those, 24 of those, 25 of those are unique series like reboots or whatever, and the rest of them are children's shows or sequels. So a lot of them, like nearly half of them, are sequels or children's shows. So the unique series uh, that are left over are not very many. So what kind of ended up happening, at least it seems to me, is that a lot of the series that kind of ended up becoming these unique series were not like action series or just doing whatever or like kind of light novel stuff. It was like this weird mixture of like mobile game stuff, and then pretty much everything else wasn't even action. It was like these like mellow kind of series, right? Like yesterday Utatte and what is it? Hitorigoto, stuff like that, like very quiet series, right? And that's very interesting to me. That ratio is very interesting to me. I don't think I've really seen it like that before, where there's such an overwhelming amount of that sort of stuff. Maybe like 1 or 2 years back, but yeah, very very rare for me. It'll be interesting. There's a lot of diamonds in the rough in terms of those like quieter series that I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, here's to a good spring 2020 season. Near.
I think this. I think if you are the kind of person who interfaces with the anime community, this season is going to be easily the most cancerous one in a long time.
You're right.
We've got
You're
a new Oregairu season. We've got a new SAO season. We've got
Power
new
of God,
Kaguya-sama season. We've got
Isekais,
Power of God. We've got more Shokugeki no Soma.
Digimon.
But outside of that,
Hey, don't put
I mean,
Digimon in the same realm as those shows.
uh,
You
Oh,
you
yeah,
mean
Furry's coming on, right?
you mean Sugumomo?
yeah.
Furry's coming in.
But outside of that, I'm fairly excited. Series like Kakushigoto, are exciting to me. Yesterday, well, Utatte, very interesting.
Mm.
I'm really, 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 really scared about APPARE-RANMAN.
Mm.
But
Yes.
PA Works has a track record.
If they fuck this up, I swear to God, it's like how. Yeah,
I don't know, man. But yeah. Like I said, if you're a member of a uh, anime community that has like a decent amount of members, or you're one of the people that go on to anime Twitter for some ungodly reason, this season's gonna suck. There's gonna be a lot of really bad fucking opinions out this season. But other than that, I'm excited. You know. Just comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah. Hopefully everything kind of pans out well, especially the quieter series we're talking about.
Yeah.
Dark.
I mean, there are probably a couple like safe shows that I think I'll enjoy regardless, but yeah, there's a lot of dangerous shows in here. There's a lot of shows that could go either way, so this season could definitely go either way. I do agree with Nier though, where it's gonna be pretty cancerous regardless. I'm gonna have to wait weeks on end to get decent subs for fucking Kaguya-sama, I'm sure. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, because I'm sure Crunchyroll's is gonna be a fucking meme-ridden disaster again. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It could be really, really strong, or it could be pretty bad.
Toast.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Tower of Gods animation style reminds me of the upcoming Mushoku Tensei's art style, so
Reminds me of a pile of fucking shit.
I hope Mushoku Tensei is going to be good, because that's the last one of the old Isekai Vanguard. Kuro no Mao doesn't count, because no one knows what's going to happen to that thing.
Chronomao is way too big, man. It's way too big. Anyways.
Oh, wait, what
anything
are we
else?
talking about?
How are you feeling about the
Oh.
new season?
Yeah.
I hope Baccarina will make up for everything else this season. It probably
Yeah,
will. I believe in it. What else?
All right.
What was that one show that I was looking forward to? That's it. I don't know. This season, this season's all right. I don't think it's gonna be the revolution yet, but
Mm.
well, no. I mean, other than Baccarina, there won't be a revolution in anime so far.
All these revolutions.
Not yet. I mean, I hope Crunchyroll originals do their job. I hope they can I hope this first wave of Crunchyroll originals, like what's that show called? High Pretty Guardian Spice and
High Guardian
High
Spice.
Guardian
That's still,
Spice
I don't know if that
does well for
when
them.
that's coming out, bro.
Oh, it's not out yet. What?
No,
Nope.
that shit. When they announced that, they just said like, "Oh yeah, here's our quote unquote original." But
Oh.
as far as when that's coming, I think that was one of the last ones listed. Tower of Gods, I think, was first. So
I
we
hope
might
Tower
not
of
see
God
that
does
until like
well.
late this
Yeah.
year.
I hope Tower of God does well, so we get more good Korean webtoons. Where's oh snap! Where's the legendary Moonlight Sculptor? Aspire.
Please.
Everyone
Anyways.
wants that. Yeah.
No. How about no? Anyways, I guess thank you, Toast, for your your thoughts on the Spring 2020 season. And with that, we are done with the preview show. Relatively short compared to again the standard preview stuff. Not a lot of unique series. A lot of them are, again, are sequels or children's shows, so on and so forth. But yeah, next time we'll be heading into the spring 2020 series. In 2 weeks, we'll try to cover BNA if it's a brand new animal or whatever it is. As soon as possible, once people watch it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's 6 episodes out. I'll probably watch.
Yeah, it just needs to, yeah. And yeah, so with that, we are done. Today, we like what we do here. We stream every other Saturday, so 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv Player Anime Cast. That's with a number 4. So you can follow us our content here where we stream our podcast recording and every other week. We talk about the latest and greatest Japanese animation, media, anime, light novels, web novels, visual novels, and so much. So hit us up here. You can view previous VODs, previous podcasts on here, as well as on YouTube. We export there too. So whichever format you want, check us out there. Check us out here. Check us for more updates on our social media, Facebook and Twitter. Facebook for Player Anime Cast, Twitter handle at 4PP Anime Cast, all with the numeral 4. And yeah, we'll see you next time.